what he's trying to get done. He's wanting somebody. Look at him. Look at him. Oh my goodness. My goodness. My goodness. Come on, Casper. We got some food over here. Throw some out his way. He hears them hitting the ground. You're such a pretty boy. Oh, this is going to do a little. Thinking about some zoomies. Play with me. Play with me. Play with me. See, did he? That's a little girl, isn't it? Those girls are mean, boy. You got to learn to be the boss. You got to learn to be the boss. Your two babies still eating?
Follow your nose.
Throw a couple more out there to him. He'll find them. Oh, found that one. All right.
Do you have any?
What you doing? Hi, baby. My baby girl. My baby girl. You come over to see me. That's my baby girl. Yeah, that's my baby girl. Yeah, that's my baby girl. Yeah. Yeah.
Look at it. There she goes.
It would really be nice to get some sunshine on that mountain before the leaves all fall off, because it's just gorgeous over there right now. And maybe that will happen tomorrow. We're thankful for the rain. We love the rain. We sure needed it. Well over an inch as we speak right now. And possibility of a little bit more. It's pretty much over. Pretty much over. But the mountain looks sensational. Absolutely sensational. I think that's a giant raft of ducks way over there. I think these in front of me might be ducks. The one's way over there. I think our ducks also. Thought they might be water turkeys. There's been some big rafts in here the last few days. The colors in the mountain, though, are about as good as they get, even in this dry year. Isn't it amazing? Not just this dry year, 2 dry years in a row. Got to go look at those creeks. Might have got enough to get them running. Gosh, it's some pretty stuff over there. Pretty, pretty, pretty. It started raining about 4 o'clock this morning, and it's been raining about 5 or 6 hours. The rain has finally quit. I just checked my gauge, 1.4 inches, 1.4. We had inch during, or 9/10 during the night, so we've had another ½ inch here during the day. I'm calling my boys in here. Come on in here, guys. Come on in here. Come on in here, pretty boys. These are the 3 that's hanging around the house. Really the only 3 that's hanging around the house right now. A few girls coming around too. I don't see the girls. They are probably out somewhere avoiding a guy. But here's 3 pretty little guys come in here at 6x3 and a 5x5 and I think 4x4 on that little one. I think little lucky number 13. You zoom right in on them right there, because that's kind of cute. All 3 of them there eating together like that with their head down. Little South Fresh deer food. South Fresh from Decatur, Alabama. Y'all looking for deer food? Absolutely great deer food. I've used it for years and years and years. We use it in our feeders also. We use it in our feeders we're using the feeders in the pens, the demand feeders, but we use it also out in the woods in the feeders on the deer stands. We don't feed year round out in the woods. We got maybe 1 feeder or 2 that we feed year round. Of course, we got 2 or 3 fish feeders that we feed. And we quit feeding those in the winter as those bluegill move down deep. Once they quit eating the food, we shut the feeders off. We use Texas Hunter fish feeders also, and so the batteries stay charged all through the winters, even if we let them run completely dry, which we do. But that's a pretty start on a rainy day. It's the first little break we've had in the rain since about 3 or 4 o'clock. We need for it to rain like this for about a week. But I understand that from Sherri, and who's been out running around this morning, that we may have some creeks running. So we're going to check those out perhaps tomorrow, or maybe later today. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Check that and see if we got the creeks running. If the creeks are running a little bit, we may gain a little water in the lakes. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, I just got to do it. I'm sorry. I just got to do it. Look at the mountain on the other side of the lake. I'll try to just let you look a little bit. Just absolutely, incredibly gorgeous. What can I say? Gorgeous. They seemingly are getting prettier every single solitary day. Zoom in and just look at the trees there. Look at that. Look at that. And the sun is about to set, so they're not nearly as bright as they were a little while ago. But is that spectacular? Or is that spectacular? Oh my, I love it. I know we're kind of shooting right into the sun. Well, not kind of, but we are. But take a look at the ducks. Take a look at all the ducks. And they're around that, behind that tree there by the bunches as well. You can see they're just moving around, having a great time on this cold morning. Those are swimming out, and you can see them swimming away there because of me talking. They were up here really close to the house. See the more ducks swimming away out here, the same thing. As we back off, we see a little bit of steam rising up off of the water. Not a lot, but a little bit. Peer up into the sky. No clouds in the sky. Take a look at the mountain across the way. We can see that it's just absolutely gorgeous. I hope to find some time to drive around. Let y'all see the trees today. Up a little bit closer, some beautiful trees. Give it a rest, Jimmy, right? Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just can't help myself. Look at that sun shining through there, hitting a few of those trees, like God's highlighting the good stuff. My goodness. 32 degrees, but absolutely fantastic. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, we've pulled down in the creek, and that's just absolutely beautiful. I should have shot video coming down through there, and I thought I did, but I must not have had it on. I just now noticed, and it wasn't running at all. This is the creek that runs into Twin Eagle Lake, and we were down here not too long ago, and there was no water running at all. Now we have water running. So that is absolutely fantastic right there. And as we kind of swing around, I wanted to show going down that hill because that is really steep going down that hill. Swing around the other ways, we see that, again, it's beautiful. It looks like a trout stream or something out in Colorado. Instead of something right here in southern Oklahoma, beautiful clear water running in there, beautiful clear water, and that's putting water in the lake. And all that water that's going in is staying right now because there's no water going out the other side. No water whatsoever going out the other side. So that's pretty right there. Let's drive up this other side. Look out on here. We'll drive up here and turn around. And now this is pretty steep on this side, but not nearly as steep. I won't be able to go up the other side on two-wheel drive like I'm doing right now. But again, we'll just drive up here and turn around just a little bit. Enjoy the colors. The sun was out beautiful this morning, but it sort of changed. Not quite so pretty right now because the sun is really making those colors pop. You can kind of take a look up through there. See the pretty colors. Look at that tree right there. That's gorgeous. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm gonna turn this thing around, put it in four-wheel drive, and we'll try to get out of here. Okay, I do have the camera running this time. I'm shooting through the windshield, which is a little dirty, and my tracker off-road. You see that pretty tree right there, how pretty that is. See, we've got some blue sky up there, but clouds are covered the sun right now. Seems like that happens in the fall of the year. You see going down in this creek, how beautiful, clear that water really is. You can also see how steep this mountain is. We're gonna head up this thing. Very steep. Without four-wheel drive, probably wouldn't be able to make it. But that's what they make four-wheel drive for. To be able to go up stuff like this. Exactly what we're doing. Okay. I'll try to go down this trail here. I don't know. Can't drive through that tree, Jimmy, I know that. I'll try to go down this trail here. I haven't been down it 2 or 3 weeks. May not be able to go down it now. Could be a tree or something down, but it might be kind of a pretty drive down through here. So this is just a trail. This is not a road. It's a trail for trail. Look at those trees. Woohoo! Trail for mules, tracker off roads. Pretty nice drive though. Drive is great everywhere. Get those gorgeous trees down through here. Okay, it's pretty steep right here. Turn sideways. I hope this thing doesn't turn over. Glad I don't have somebody weighing 300 pounds sitting to the right of me here. It might be just the straw that broke the camel's back. Never turned one of these side by sides over yet. I did turn it four-wheeler or two. One down the mountain pretty good one time. Tree there, we had to get out of the road. We had to cut them out occasionally. Hopefully. This is what's great too. Here's another little stream running into the lake. It's not much, but it's putting water in. Several places that water will run in the lake. And they're all healthy. I could tell the lake had come up a little bit, so I was pretty sure that creek would be running. We'll go check the one going into Big Canyon here also while we're out here. Look at that tree. Ooh, bright red. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. It's always a fun drive. Clean this up where I'm not making all that noise going through here. The trees hitting the top of the tracker. And just like that, we made it all the way through. No trees had fallen since that one we cleared out back there. You know, we come down there and see the lake and that beautiful mountain on the other side of it. Up in the upper end. Looking gorgeous. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Might not be quite as pretty through that windshield, but audio should be a little bit better. Should be pretty much blocked from the wind. Let me ask you a question, guys and girls. Does that look fishy? Well, by golly, it is. As you can see, this pretty little creek is running also. This is a creek that runs into Big Canyon Lake. And it's not carrying a lot of water, but you can see the water coming down through there. But it is water. And if the rain's gone for a while, you can see that it's going through the culvert here. And it's not really a lot of water going in, but that is water going in. And it's the same deal. We keep pretty much all of this water because there's no water running through. Lake's got to come up a lot before any of the water will run through and run out the other end. That's a pretty little creek. That creek starts right here on the ranch. About, probably 1.5 miles from here, 2 miles maybe. And comes up out of the ground. And it hadn't run in a long while, but it's running now. Let's take a look at the other end of it. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? Here is what the other side looks like. This is going under the road, coming out right there. I'll walk down there and give you a little shot from up there, just so you can look at it. It's another little pretty little spot. And that runs down and runs into Big Canyon Lake. It's probably a 1/2 mile, 3/4 mile down there before it hits the lake. That's kind of nice. Let's look at it from below real quick. It's getting close to dark. That still looks pretty nice though. You can see that's a pretty little spot. It's kind of hard to get to this spot down here. Pretty steep. But that looks really nice down there. Water's running through there. Water sounds great. Goes off and of course heads off down the creek. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, you're looking at the trees. They're just spectacular. I might take a little drive tomorrow if the sun's shining. Too late right now. And just look at trees. Let you take a look at that in one of the videos. I'll try to set in a deer blind a little bit. I have very little time, but I'll try to make that happen. Trees are just gorgeous right there. Come right down in there at that nice little water. Oh, it looks good to see that water running into Big Canyon Lake. As we come over to Big Canyon, you take a look at it, you can tell that not much has changed here. You see our big long boat ramp right here is still a long way from the water at the other end. But one thing we can see out there, I know we have a lot of wind noise, one thing we can see is a pile of ducks. Look at all the ducks out there. Look at all the ducks. I mean, a pile of ducks. Also, we can look over and see we've got a beautiful sunset. Fire in the sky over there. Got a bunch of stinking water turkeys out there in the trees also. But lots and lots and lots of ducks on the water. Tremendous amount of ducks on the water. Golly, 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 golly. That little pond right there in the middle, covered up with ducks. The trees, again, those are backlit, but they still are beautiful. Back to a changing, incredibly beautiful Twin Eagle Ranch sunset.